It's finally time. After years of service, your vehicle is finally on its last leg. You have been putting it off, but it is time to say goodbye. It's okay to feel emotional about replacing your old car. We don't really talk about this, but we live a lot of life in our cars. It's normal to feel attached to them. Lots of people literally sit there and cry at the dealership and feel sad when they have to replace their old vehicle. And I want to just tell you, this is an actual thing, y'all, and it happens all the time. So if you're sitting there weeping at the car lady or the car guy's desk, I pinky promise you have tons of really excellent company. When you think about it, your car's been with you through thick and thin. It's brought you home from the hospital after having your firstborn with them strapped in the back seat, all precariously, panicked. Did we put the car seat in correctly, right? It ferried your kids to their first day of school and to their first soccer practice and graduation, and it was there for all the late night trips to Dairy Queen for blizzards after blizzards after blizzards. Well, that was probably just me, but all right. Ultimately, your car has seen you at your best and your worst. It has been a loyal friend throughout, and it has kept you and your family safe. And I've been doing this long enough to know that for some people, it has literally saved their life. It's going to be a hard goodbye. Maybe you named it, him or her. My dad had a beautiful Lincoln Town car named Betsy, and the car I bought when I was getting over my divorce, it was a very significant fresh start representation, a gray Mazda 3 named Lola, because she walked like a woman and talked like a man. It was a big deal, and my mother, she refuses to let go of her 2005 Toyota Avalon because she's strongly of the belief that it's still as lovely as the day she brought it home, which she is. So if you can point me to a person who can't say in 2 seconds flat the make, model, year of their very first car and cite some kind of adventure in it, I'd be shocked. Further, I saw Lexus. It's an aspirational brand, and it is a sliver of wish fulfillment and a concrete show for a lot of my customers that they've made it. I mean, I have a Lexus now, I've made it. And so, yes, it makes total sense that you feel sad when it comes time to replace her. It doesn't mean you shouldn't, and if you're thinking about doing so, it's probably time. But yeah, we live a lot of life in our vehicles, and you don't need to dismiss that truth. So I get this question a fair amount. People feel embarrassed because they're sitting there sobbing. There is nothing wrong with it, and I've kind of come up with a couple of tips to make saying goodbye a little bit easier. It's talk about it, all the great times you've had in your car. If we're doing business together, please, I beg of you, share them with me, because you might find me bawling right along with you. I will cop to that having happened multiple times. If you can remember the road trips and the laughter and the happy tears and the memories and the good conversations and the things that happened in those cars, write them down, tuck them in the manual of your new car so you can continue that story with every purchase. You should take pictures of your old car. I mean, I like to take side by side the before and after and celebrate the change and celebrate it because it's still really exciting. You have a brand new car. And then some people, they wrote a love letter or they Marie Kondo it where they say thank you to the possession for everything that it's done. And, if it's really something that is very near, if you need to grieve it, letting it go and letting go of those memories, grieve it. There's a lot. And then when you're ready, come see us, buy a brand new car, and start to rewrite the magic and tell a different story in the next piece of your life's automotive adventure story, because pardon the cheese, but it really is about the journey instead of the destination when it comes to our vehicles and our purchases. And it is totally normal to feel really emotional when it's time to let go of a vehicle. So thank you. Good luck, happy shopping, and for those of people who have allowed me to be a part of their story and who shared their experiences in their vehicle with me, I want to say thank you too, because it's hands down the best part of my job.